I'd like to talk about ILLIT's comeback, Cherish. So I've been following ILLIT since before debut. I was not there for Are You Next because I don't really like supporting survival shows because they're kind of like really rigged and not very great for everyone that's in them. Except for the company, of course. But I'd like to talk about ILLIT's concept, themes, comebacks, and what I think about the controversy, like not controversy necessarily, but the accusations of copying. Now, from what I've seen, not necessarily are they copying because the vibes are similar to New Jeans in a sense. But one of the things I would like to point out, I don't listen to New Jeans music. I don't like New Jeans music. I like a lot of music. I just don't really like New Jeans music. It's not for me. It's not bad. It's just not for me. But I really love ILLIT's music. So what would be different between the two? Like, why would I like ILLIT's but not New Jeans? It's not the girls, nor is it their voices or anything like that. I feel like the music from ILLIT is more, I don't know how to explain it. It's a similar style, but it's not the same. And I know for the New Jeans demo that Minhaejin released a while back, I don't remember when, I don't know when it was because I didn't see it. But I did listen to it when ILLIT came back. I hear the similarities in chord progression and in the beat, kind of, just a little bit, not necessarily a lot. There are still a lot of differences, of course, and of course New Jeans hasn't come out with theirs, but I can see where Hive would be copying in a sense, or like taking inspiration. It all depends. It very much all depends on everything, and it's very hard to be sure if anything is true. Like, yes, it probably is, but there's also the chance that it isn't. There's just so many factors that can go on that I could go on about for a long time, but like, it's not sure. And we cannot blame the girls for anything that's happened because the girls have nothing to do with how their music is made at the current moment. I know there's a lot of groups like Stray Kids, ATEEZ, G-Idol, One Pact. There's a lot of groups who self-produce and who write their own lyrics and whatnot. And those groups, yes, can be more accused of copying from the idols themselves, depending on the credits. You always have to look at the credits first before you blame the idols for copying. But ILLIT does not, as far as I know, has not written or produced anything that they have done. So you cannot blame the girls. You cannot blame the girls for the oh my freaking word. You cannot blame the girls for the choreography being copied in any way. The hair whip in My World, accusing that of copying New Jeans' attention is like the Blinks when they were accusing, I forget what artist it was, but accusing them of copying the like twerk, butt shake, whatever kind of move in Money. Like, you can't, it's a dance move. It's a dance move. It's a singular move. That should not be counted as copying, because unless it's like a whole dance, like ILLIT Dance for Midnight Fiction, I think it was. I don't know which dance it was, but it was either taken down or changed. That was a copy entirely of somebody else's choreography without them asking or getting permission from the artist. That is complete blatant copying. That is copying, but it's not ILLIT's fault, it's the choreographer's fault. A lot of the situation with the copying, like the hair flip, oh my freaking word, it's a hair flip, get over it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Like, there's so much more that could be copied. But I'd like to talk about now that I've gone over that, because in my opinion, a lot of it's ridiculous. A lot of it is just taken from nowhere. A lot of it is just moves or a simple way somebody said something or something like that. That's just like, that's stretching it. But the If You Know, You Know track was really similar in chord progression and whatnot. And there's a lot of things that, yes, I could say. Like, there's still things, but I'd have to wait for New Jeans' release to come out to hear that and be like, oh, wow. Because also, it's just the instrumental. It's not the tune or anything. We don't know if it's like the vocals as well, or, you know. So continuing on, their concept, I freaking love their concept. I love the themes that are going on in it, like the like in Magnetic, the like liminal space kind of part of that was really cool. And then they kind of had it with like in Cherish with like the bathroom kind of never ending liminal space area when Aroa was running with the tooth. And I really like how it's a liminal space kind of dream concept. Like it's unsettling and it's kind of nostalgic, but it's like so pretty too. And it's just, it fits them so well, and I'm so happy with Cherish that they sound so much better because they've both vocally improved and have been given a song that's in their range. I have to add though, anybody who says but singing's their job and whatever, in my opinion, even though I love the concept and I love the girls and that everything that they're doing is amazing so far and that they are improving, singing, yes, is their job, but they should not have debuted this early. They shouldn't have debuted at this age as well. I've heard them singing live on stage in some of the videos a lot. Obviously, not all of them are going to be live singing because some music shows don't let you live sing. Some music shows are like, you have to lip sync, or like the company's like, you have to lip sync, or like whatever. Like it all depends on what the company and the music show is saying. They have, in what I've seen, all the videos I've watched so far, they've been live singing. You can either hear jewelry. I've trained myself to be able to see like their neck and chest area to see if they're live singing, because you'll be able to see like breaths and whatnot. I mean, obviously breathing, they're gonna breathe. I mean, obviously that's kind of obvious, but there's gonna be things that you're not relatively gonna see that well because hair, clothes, whatever could be covering it, which is fine, but I've been able to tell that yes, they're singing, they're moving, like they're singing. You can see it in their neck, you can like tell they're live singing. And then especially like with hearing the jewelry in that one show for it, I heard her like bracelets when Wanhee, however you say it, I don't know how to say it, please somebody correct me if I'm saying it wrong, brought her hands up for the finger part. By the way, I really love the finger part. I can't wait to learn to dance because it's so pretty. Anyway, so they've improved drastically with this comeback as well, and I really love all the songs in it. My favorite one is Tic Tac. I really hope that they'll promote it in the future at some point because it's my favorite one. And what really frustrated me seeing in the showcase was the choreography for it. I was disappointed. I was kind of disappointed with the choreography for it because specifically the intro would have been so cool, but they just kind of did like a stand, spin, bounce thing. I mean, it's kind of similar to Lucky Girl Syndrome, but Lucky Girl Syndrome made sense in a way. But the beginning of Tic Tac could have been just so much better. Like there's so many like hits, bounces and whatnot, and like there's so much that you could have done for that, and you just had them spin. Oh yeah, that's great. You couldn't have done anything else. And especially for the first chorus, I don't know if it's in the second chorus too, but in the first chorus with the tic tac tic tac ta ta ta, the intro for it, just spinning her hand. Okay. I mean, it's kind of like casting a spell, but that would like for the whole thing just tic tac ta tic tac ta ta. Like I wish it was so much better. Like there's some things, yes, of course I'm upset with the album, but not the whole album. And there's just a couple things like the choreography of Tic Tac. Like that's one of the only things that I'm upset about. And I really wish I'll Like You had choreography. It might, but I haven't seen any videos for it, which is sad because I really wish it had choreography, because choreography for that would have been so fun too. And then Pimple is softer. I like it, but not as much as the other songs. Anyway, moving on to how I interpret the concept. So the concept for this album, like not the concept, but like the story concept, I mean, with wisdom teeth, and like I watched a video explaining wisdom teeth is kind of like your first love, which made so much more sense to like the song to the music video, because when I watched it I was so confused on why it was teeth, and I was like, why is it like that? I was so confused. But I did really like the liminal spaces, keeping up with that, because it gives it so much more of a sense from away from everything else. It makes it unique to the rest of K-pop. I know Card did a liminal space concept in one music video, but with ILLIT it's been in 2 music videos so far compared to just a singular one. Like, it seems to be their concept is going for like oh, so here's the real world, here's this liminal space that is like imaginary or non-existent or whatever, which the girls have found in some way. I really like how it's leading off to, which is another reason why I'm still following them. I mean, I love their music. That's one of the biggest reasons, but like, if I didn't like the concept but I really liked the music, I would still be watching, I would still be listening, I'd still be doing all that. If I really liked the concept but I didn't really like the music, I'd still be watching, but I wouldn't really be listening to the music. I wouldn't be streaming it at all. I'd probably just be like watching music videos, listening to the songs, hoping I find something I like. It depends on the music, it depends on how it sounds and everything. But yeah, so those are my thoughts. You leave your thoughts on my thoughts in the comments. Just don't be aggressive with it. Don't be unkind, because kindness is key to everything. And for all those people who are hating on the girls simply because they're copying and the girls themselves, like, that's just not right. Please don't do that, because you're hurting the girls more than you think. And they're not the reason for the copying. It's the people around them, who, the producers, the choreographers, everything else. It's not them. It's not their fault that they're copying. Oh, that's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. Consider liking if you enjoyed the video, and consider subscribing if you like my content so far. I'm gonna try and continue doing something like this. Let me know what I should go over next, like my thoughts on whatever video, or if I should do some reactions or something. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and have a good rest of your day or good night. Bye!